Okay, we are live. Welcome back to Beef Thoughts with the Parker County Beef Company. My name is Bryson, and
My name is Shane.
this is my dad. And so Shane's joining us for our daily live stream here, Beef Thoughts, where we go live every day and we kind of ramble or talk for 10 to 15 minutes, see what we can come up with for you guys. And we're going to see how this works. This is our first dual format attempt at this. For those of you that don't know, my name is Bryson. This is my dad, Shane, and we are both family here at the Parker County Beef Company. We're a fourth generation cattle ranch on a mission to build an online beef company where we sell our beef, ship it straight to your front door. So you can check that out, parkercountybeefcompany.com. Couple topics, things we want to talk about today. I want to start off because this is a question we've received as we get closer to Christmas. Receive this question at least once a day, but people wanting to send our beef as gifts, and they have questions about that and how they can best go about that process. So right now, our website is not sophisticated enough. Just the provider doesn't really have an option for you to go in and say, this is a gift. There's a really easy solution. You can either call us or you can place the order under your name with the address that you want it to go to. And we will go in on the back end. Make sure you call us or message us or leave us a comment in the order comments. And then we can go in and make the necessary changes. The other option for you would be create an account for the person using your email that you would like it to be sent to, place the order as normal, then we can get it shipped out. But I think Mel helped several people today, and sometimes calling in is going to be the simplest. So you're welcome to call, text, email. Let us know whatever the easiest would be.
Run through that process for somebody my age when you went through that. Are gift cards, digital gift cards purchasable on our website?
Yeah, so this isn't even gift cards. This is just people wanting to send their beef nationwide. So if people are, we get people who want to send it to family or right now Christmas gifts. Any order that you want to put on our website, whether it's for one of our beef boxes, you want to build something, build your own box, you want to ship that to someone else as a gift, you can absolutely do that. Now the gift cards are a little bit of a different story. We have some preset denominations. We have, I believe it's in increments of $50 on our website right now. You can add those to your cart, and they're all going to be electronic delivery. So you're going to get a code that you can share with that person. We will also, one of the things we've kicked around here, if you want to do a gift card for somebody this Christmas from the Parker County Beef Company, if you'll let us know who it's going to, we would be glad to engrave that gift card code onto a little wooden ear tag for you and then get that sent out to them. Or send it to you so you can give it to them as well. Makes for the presentation to be a little better. We'd be glad to help you out with that as well. So like I said, you can do that in increments of $50, but I believe the site just updated this week where you can type in your own amount too. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Sending gifts. It's a busy time this season with our regular orders, and then we get gift orders and things that we're doing here locally. So that's been exciting. So Shane, why don't you introduce everyone to the world of tallow? Break that down for them. And I know a lot of people that have seen our videos are excited about that and getting that on the website. So let's hear it.
So I think from my understanding, beef tallow is what, back before we were worried about the bad stuff in French fries, that's what McDonald's and a lot of people used to fry with. And then because of the health craze that came through, everybody went to corn oil and whatnot. But beef tallow is basically when we send our calves, they send back bags of beef fat that they've trimmed off the calf. And we get that in probably 4 different bags that weigh 15 to 20 pounds a piece. So we get it and we will render it down, which is a process of a slow burn of something like 220 to 225 in a very large turkey roaster. And then depending on how much you stir it, you get 2 products when you're done. You're going to get some crispy bacon, which is all the impurities or fat pieces or gristle or what might have been meat that got put in there is all separated and rises to the top, which is skimmed off. And at the bottom, you have a very clean looking of oil, basically at 225. And we will triple filter that. We run it through a mesh all the way up to about 800 is the last straining. And as long as you keep your temperatures low enough, you'll come out with a white to opaque oil that returns back to solid state at 85 to 95 degrees. And we get different, you can tell from the cows, we get different variations in color from a white to what has a yellow tint in it. And from what I've figured, I'm assuming that degree of color is based on the amount of vitamin K and other vitamins that cow might have had or did not have due to being fed on grain or pasture fed is what it is. But you never get the exact same color between a slew of calves that we send through the processor. So that's been a neat learning experience. I've started using it, and a lot of people will cook steaks and use butter. A lot of people want it for, we have some people that buy it, purchase it, and use it for their makeups or candles. They have different
lots of
different
soaps.
processes, soaps. And it's almost like I can compare it to the old school black label chapstick that you used to buy, that your grandpa always tried to get you to use before they came out with the fancy stuff that we have now.
Yeah, it's almost got, when it's in its solid state, it almost has like a coconut oil type feel to it. But tons of, when we put it at pop-ups, that's where we first tested it, was at our pop-up shops. And I mean, we sold out of it every time that we had it. And like you said, its uses from candles to soap making to cosmetics of some kind, to a lot of people using it on their briskets. And I know I'm in some Facebook groups where guys do a lot of fancy steaks and things. And so they're doing a lot of basting with beef tallow as well. So
this morning we actually did some steaks for a fundraiser here in town, and the professionals say is what I used, but we did some filet medallions, and we used the directions they give is use the beef tallow, get your grill up to 400 or so, a little higher, coat your grill with the beef tallow. And when it starts smoking, that is time to put your steaks on, and that's how you're going to get your sear on your medallions, and then flip them. And if it ever starts to look like it is starting to get dry, you add some more in the edge, and it will work its way across the Blackstone is what we used.
Yeah, I think that's probably the point that most of the guys on there comment about, is that I think avocado oil is one that they use all the time, but they also will substitute beef tallow just because of the high smoke point. So some of those oils, if you're using something like just a regular cooking oil and you're trying to sear a steak, you're going to get smoky pretty fast. So some of those that have a higher smoke point make a big difference. So I think that's one of the benefits of tallow.
We need to get that. Is there a way we can look that up? Or
the smoke point of tallow.
comment?
What I just looked up was the smoke point of tallow is 420 degrees.
There you go.
So
That's how you know you're at your sear temperature.
yeah, so that's, if you're trying to get a good sear on a steak, when that tallow starts smoking, that probably means you're good to go. So Shane, can you think of, I want to try to do our wrap up our week here. Did we learn anything this week at the Beef Company? I know we're always trying to improve on what we do. You think of any lessons we learned this week?
Someone at my age has to be, you're always learning. I mean, I was asking questions about gift card because the computer side of our process, the website and all that is way past my skill level. My skill level is on the more of the hands-on and back scene stuff. It's certainly not with the website. So I try to ask questions, pay attention, and gather some of that knowledge up.
Unfortunately for me, the website is often above my skill level as well. So I don't know if that means we're in trouble or not, but we learned that I guess next year we will know going into this season. Just there's a few things that I guess leading up to the holiday season, what we learned is, one, because we're shipping nationwide, that we're subject to the shipping delays that we have to account for like big time, because if you look at the way we ship, it's usually, except for peak season, it's broken up into 3 zones. So one day is going to ship most of Texas, maybe except for the outskirts. Your 2 day is going to kind of get that, what I would say, a 1 day drive. So call it Arizona and make a loop over to the beginning of Florida. And then your 3 day pretty much covers the rest of the US. But when everybody's shipping and everybody's ordering and it's just a busy time of the year, well, when those 3 days go to 4 days, that, increases the amount of ice that we have to have. That more so, the ice is one thing. If we could figure out how to put unlimited dry ice in a box, that would be perfect. The real problem is when you go to 2 of those full blocks of ice, the volume that you lose in the box is more detrimental than the cost of the ice that you put into the box. It's kind of a double-edged sword. We're not only losing valuable shipping space, we're also having to pay, double for that dry ice to get it there for 4 days instead of 3 days. So that has been a learning curve. So not only us shipping products out, but us getting normal supplies in. I know I ordered a thing of thermal liners that usually gets here in 2 or 3 days, and I think it's going to end up being like 14 days from the time we ordered it to get it delivered. So we'll know for next year, and we'll know that apparently everyone would like a nice prime rib for next December. But
that's a good planning tool, right?
That's kind of something we have to adjust for about 3 to 4 months in advance. So any other questions? Shane, you got anything to say? What do you think of this?
I think this is good.
I'm glad you wore the headphones. Isn't it a different experience when you wear the headphones?
It sounds much different.
Yeah, that's how
it takes out the echo, and
hopefully it's how the people online see it as well. So, guys, this is our final live stream of the week. You'll see some more content from us today and also throughout the weekend. But we want to thank you for joining this live stream. If you're watching this later, thank you for checking out our content here. As always, we are the Parker County Beef Company. We're a 4th-generation cattle ranch in North Texas, selling our beef directly to you guys for local pickup here in North Texas, also shipping it nationwide every single Monday. You can check out our website, get all of your products at parkercountybeefcompany.com. We appreciate you guys very much. We will see y'all on Monday when we do our next live stream.